The secret to staying strong at 80. What most seniors don't know. Did you know that by the time most people reach 80, they've lost up to half of the muscle mass they had in their youth? This alarming condition, known as sarcopenia, silently affects over 50 million seniors worldwide, robbing them of their independence and often forcing them into a life of dependence on others. Every year, over 300,000 seniors are hospitalized after falling due to muscle weakness, an issue that many doctors fail to address until it's too late. The truly shocking part? Groundbreaking research from the Journal of Physiology reveals that this massive loss of muscle mass is not inevitable. While most 70-year-olds struggle to climb stairs or even get out of a chair without assistance, there's a remarkable group of seniors who defy the odds. These individuals, let's call them super-agers, maintain muscle strength, physical function, and even youthful vitality well into their 90s. And they can outperform people half their age in strength tests. They continue hiking mountains, playing sports, and living completely independent lives. What's their secret? Researchers at the Mayo Clinic have uncovered specific habits that dramatically slow, and in some cases, even reverse muscle loss as we age. Habits that an astounding 93% of seniors are completely unaware of. And the most critical habit, the one that scientists at Harvard Medical School found can rebuild lost muscle even in people in their 70s and 80s, is something most doctors never even mention to their elderly patients. In fact, many doctors still give advice that directly contradicts current scientific findings about what's essential for maintaining strength as we age. Now, stay with me. Habit number 1 is something you're probably doing wrong every single day. It's a common mistake that activates genetic pathways, which accelerate muscle deterioration. Correcting this one habit could mean the difference between thriving independently in your later years or becoming dependent on others. Let's dive into the habits that could change your life. But first, let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more valuable insights. Without further ado, let's get started. Habit 7. Hormetic stressors, the power of mild stress. At first glance, the idea of stress might seem like something we should avoid at all costs, especially when we think of the toll it takes on our health. But what if I told you that certain forms of stress, when applied in small doses, could actually be the key to preserving strength and vitality well into our later years? This is a lesson learned by many 80-year-olds with exceptional strength who practice a rather counterintuitive habit, exposing themselves regularly to mild forms of stress. Let me take you through this fascinating principle, known as hormesis. It's a concept that defies conventional thinking, suggesting that low doses of stressors, things that, in larger amounts, activates brown fat. This special type of fat helps boost mitochondrial biogenesis, which is essentially the creation of new energy-producing powerhouses inside your cells. But here's the real kicker. Spending time in a sauna or soaking in a hot bath activates what are called heat shock proteins. These proteins have a crucial job. They repair damaged muscle cells and prevent the breakdown of proteins that are essential for muscle function. The power of heat to preserve muscle strength is no small thing. In fact, a study conducted in Finland revealed something astounding. Regular sauna use, just 4 to 7 times a week, was linked to a staggering 40% reduction in muscle loss over a 10-year period compared to those who didn't use saunas. That's a huge difference when it comes to maintaining muscle health as we age. Then there's intermittent fasting, another hormetic stressor that might sound a bit daunting at first. The idea is simple. By limiting your eating to an 8 to 10-hour window each day, you trigger a process inside your body known as autophagy. This is essentially the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells and improving muscle quality. But here's the amazing part. Research from the Salk Institute showed that intermittent fasting could enhance mitochondrial function in muscles by up to 10% over just 12 weeks, and that was without any weight loss. This suggests that fasting doesn't just help you shed pounds. It's a secret weapon for rejuvenating muscle cells and improving their function. And let's not forget about the power of intense muscle contractions, often referred to as overcoming isometrics. These involve pushing or pulling against an immovable object with maximum effort for just 5 to 10 seconds. It sounds simple, but these brief yet intense contractions send powerful signals to your muscle cells, telling them to maintain their strength and function. The beauty of this form of stress is that it doesn't put unnecessary strain on your joints, making it a perfect tool for maintaining muscle strength without the risk of injury. What makes all of these stressors effective is their intermittent nature. They are brief, followed by sufficient recovery time, allowing the body to heal and adapt. The key is in the balance, controlled stress applied strategically, not overdone. When done correctly, these practices activate longevity genes like LARMING and FOXA, which play a critical role in preserving muscle tissue as we age. They essentially help slow down the natural process of muscle loss, a phenomenon that occurs as we get older, ensuring that we maintain our strength, mobility, and independence. It's incredible to think that the very things we often shy away from, cold, heat, fasting, and intense effort, can actually be the key to staying strong as we age. These habits don't just promote muscle health. They foster a deep resilience in the body that supports our overall well-being. And the best part? They don't require constant effort. They are brief, controlled bursts of stress that, when balanced with proper recovery, can help us live longer, healthier, and more vibrant lives. So, the next time you're tempted to skip the cold shower or avoid fasting, remember that these small doses of stress are actually helping you build a foundation of strength that will last well into your golden years. It's not about pushing yourself to the extreme. It's about giving your body just enough of a challenge to keep it strong and thriving. Habit 6, strategic protein timing. When it comes to maintaining muscle mass and strength in later years, many seniors focus primarily on the amount of protein they consume. However, there's more to the story than just the quantity of protein. Research has shown that when you eat your protein can be just as important as how much you eat. As we age, our bodies experience something called anabolic resistance, which means they become less efficient at using protein to build and repair muscles. This can lead to a gradual loss of muscle mass, which, over time, can affect mobility and strength. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition shed light on an effective strategy to counteract this. The study found that seniors who spread their protein intake evenly throughout the day, rather than concentrating it all in one meal, saw a remarkable increase in muscle protein synthesis. In simpler terms, when protein was consumed more evenly at each meal, the body became better at using it to build muscle. For seniors, this means that instead of loading up on protein during one big dinner, it's better to aim for 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein with each meal. Think of it this way. Breakfast could feature eggs, Greek yogurt, or even a protein smoothie. Lunch and dinner might include lean meats, fish, dairy products, or plant-based proteins like beans and lentils. By incorporating protein consistently throughout the day, muscle protein synthesis could increase by up to 25% compared to eating the same total amount of protein in fewer meals. This strategy not only helps preserve muscle, but also ensures that seniors feel energized and strong throughout the day, instead of feeling sluggish or weak after large, protein-heavy dinners. It's a simple habit that can make a world of difference. Habit 5, vitamine D optimisation. If you've ever been told to get some sun to stay healthy, it's not just old advice, it's backed by science. Vitamin D, often referred to as the muscle vitamin, plays a critical role in maintaining strong bones and muscles. Surprisingly, research shows that over 80% of seniors are deficient in vitamin D. This deficiency can lead to a number of health problems, including a higher risk of falls, muscle weakness, and even fractures. Harvard researchers discovered that vitamin D does more than just support bone health. It directly activates the genes responsible for muscle protein synthesis and growth. Our muscle cells have receptors for vitamin D, and when these receptors are activated, they help preserve muscle tissue. This process is particularly important as we age because it helps counteract the natural loss of muscle mass that occurs over time. Seniors who maintain optimal levels of vitamin D have been shown to have 25% more muscle strength than those who are deficient. What's more, they tend to have better balance, coordination, and reaction times, all of which are crucial for preventing falls, a common and dangerous risk for seniors. Imagine having the strength and stability to navigate your home with confidence or engage in activities you love, all because your vitamin D levels are optimized. But here's the catch. As we get older, our ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight decreases. By the time you're 65, your skin produces about 50% less vitamin D from sun exposure than it did when you were younger. This means that for many seniors, relying on sunlight alone won't be enough to maintain healthy vitamin D levels. The good news is that supplementation can help. Experts recommend that seniors take 2,000 to 4,000 international units, IU, of vitamin D daily, but it's always a good idea to get a blood test to tailor the amount to your specific needs. By ensuring that you're getting enough vitamin D, you can enhance your strength, improve your balance, and significantly reduce the risk of falls and fractures. It's a simple but powerful way to take control of your health as you age. Habit number 4, daily inflammation management. Inflammation is often viewed as a mere nuisance, a temporary response to injury or infection. But when inflammation becomes chronic, low-grade, and constant, it can silently chip away at your health, specifically at your muscle mass. This condition, known as inflammaging, is one of the primary culprits behind muscle loss in older adults. It's not just about feeling stiff or sore after exercise. It's about the ongoing, invisible breakdown of muscle fibers that happens over time. For super-agers, managing inflammation is a daily priority. They understand that inflammation is one of the most insidious forces working against their muscle mass. The secret to their longevity is in how they manage this daily inflammation. It all begins with sleep. While many of us focus on quantity, how many hours of sleep we can cram into a night, the super-agers understand that quality matters more. They aim for 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted, restful sleep every night in a completely darkened room. This may sound simple, but sleep is the cornerstone of repair and recovery. It's during this time that the body rebuilds, repairs, and strengthens. Without it, muscle breakdown will inevitably outpace the body's ability to regenerate. But sleep alone isn't enough. Super-agers also place a premium on gut health, knowing that a healthy gut can help control inflammation from within. They eat a wide variety of fiber-rich foods, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and include fermented foods like kimchi, kefir, and yogurt, which support the growth of beneficial gut bacteria. A balanced, thriving gut microbiome has a direct link to lower levels of inflammation, a crucial aspect of maintaining muscle health. In addition to these lifestyle changes, super-agers are intentional about their diet. They incorporate powerful anti-inflammatory compounds to help keep inflammation at bay. Omega-3 fatty acids, often found in fatty fish like salmon, chia seeds, and walnuts, are a key part of their meals. These healthy fats play a crucial role in reducing inflammation and protecting muscle tissue. Turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, is another staple in their diet. Known for its potent anti-inflammatory properties, turmeric is often consumed in the form of teas or added to dishes. Polyphenol-rich foods like blueberries, cherries, and green tea are also daily essentials. These antioxidants fight oxidative stress, another factor that contributes to muscle breakdown. By focusing on these strategic daily practices, super-agers effectively manage inflammation and protect their muscles from the invisible damage that comes with aging. Habit number 3, taking specific vitamins. While managing inflammation is essential, it's equally important to address the other side of the equation, nutrient intake. For super-agers, it's not just about the macronutrients, those large, obvious building blocks like protein. They also pay careful attention to the micronutrients, the vitamins and minerals that play vital roles in muscle function and overall health. Take magnesium, for example. It's one of those minerals that's often overlooked, but is absolutely critical for muscle health. Magnesium supports over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, many of which are related to muscle function, nerve transmission, and energy production. A deficiency in magnesium can lead to muscle cramps, weakness, and even fatigue. Super-agers ensure they get enough magnesium by consuming foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, or by taking supplements if necessary. Creatine, most commonly associated with athletes and bodybuilders, is another supplement that super-agers embrace. While it's often thought of as something only useful for intense workouts, research has shown that creatine can significantly benefit seniors by helping them maintain or even increase their muscle mass. In addition to its benefits for muscle function, creatine has been linked to improved cognitive performance. It's a two-for-one, keeping the body strong while also keeping the mind sharp. Vitamin B12 is yet another critical nutrient for super-agers. As we age, our ability to absorb vitamin B12 from food diminishes, and this deficiency is strongly linked to muscle weakness and fatigue. Super-agers are particularly mindful of this, ensuring they get enough B12 either through food sources like meat, eggs, and dairy, or through supplements if needed. This vitamin is essential for energy production in muscles and is necessary for proper nerve function. For these individuals, the focus isn't just on avoiding deficiencies. It's about optimizing nutrient intake to fuel muscle maintenance and overall well-being. They carefully balance their diet with specific vitamins and minerals that work together to support long-term muscle health, brain function, and energy levels. Habit number 2, preserving your neuromuscular junctions. As we age, our bodies undergo subtle yet profound changes. And one of the most significant yet often overlooked is the decline of the connection between our muscles and nerves, known as the neuromuscular junctions. These junctions are essential because they allow the brain to communicate with the muscles, enabling us to move, balance, and perform daily tasks. However, as we get older, these connections begin to break down. At first, the decline is gradual, but after age 60, the deterioration speeds up significantly. This breakdown can lead to feelings of weakness, stiffness, and a lack of coordination, no matter how much protein you consume or how often you exercise. Your brain may struggle to send signals to your muscles, making movements less fluid and causing simple tasks to become more challenging. It's easy to feel as if you're losing control of your body, even though you're doing everything right. But here's the good news. There are people who seem to defy this process. These individuals, often referred to as super-agers, have found ways to preserve their neuromuscular junctions and keep their bodies strong and coordinated well into their 80s and beyond. One of the secrets to their vitality lies in engaging in activities that require precision and coordination. Practices like Tai Chi, dance, and tennis don't just promote physical health. They actively support the communication between the brain and the muscles. Each movement in Tai Chi, each rhythmic step in dance, and each fast-paced reflex in tennis helps maintain the delicate connection between the nerves and muscles, keeping them strong and functional. In addition to these activities, super-agers often turn to supplements that help protect their neuromuscular health. Compounds like alpha-lipoic acid and acetyl-L-carnitine are known for their ability to protect nerve and muscle health, acting as shields against the gradual breakdown of these crucial connections. By incorporating these into their routines, super-agers ensure that their neuromuscular health stays strong, allowing them to maintain physical independence and enjoy life to its fullest. Habit number 1, progressive resistance training. But there's more to maintaining strength as we age than just protecting the connections between our nerves and muscles. One of the most critical habits for preserving muscle strength into your 80s is progressive resistance training. This isn't about light walking or water aerobics. Those exercises are great, but they don't provide the intensity needed to maintain and build muscle mass as you age. Progressive resistance training involves challenging your muscles with greater intensity and gradually increasing the resistance over time. Research has shown that seniors who engage in high-intensity resistance training, working their muscles to near failure, gain more muscle mass than those who do moderate intensity exercises. This kind of training forces the muscles to adapt and grow stronger, counteracting the natural age-related loss of muscle mass. The key to this type of training is focusing on compound movements, which involve multiple muscle groups at once. Exercises like squats, deadlifts, and presses engage your entire body, promoting functional strength that translates into real-world activities. These movements mimic the way we move in daily life, helping to maintain mobility and balance. By gradually increasing the weight or resistance, you continue to challenge your muscles, ensuring that they don't lose their strength over time. Progressive resistance training is not always easy. It requires dedication and perseverance, but the results speak for themselves. As you push your muscles to their limits, you will notice a significant increase in strength and endurance. Over time, you'll feel more confident in your ability to perform everyday tasks, and your body will feel more resilient overall. Maintaining muscle strength is about more than just looking good. It's about maintaining independence and quality of life. Being able to move freely, perform daily tasks with ease, and stay active in the activities you love is essential for aging gracefully. By incorporating habits that protect your neuromuscular junctions and committing to progressive resistance training, you're not only preserving your strength, but also improving your overall quality of life. Imagine waking up in your 80s, still able to dance, play tennis, or move with the same grace and coordination you had in your youth. It's not a fantasy, it's a real possibility. By starting now and embracing these habits, you can ensure that your body remains strong, your movements remain fluid, and your mind stays sharp. The key is consistency and commitment. It's never too late to start, and the rewards of a stronger, healthier body are well worth the effort. By focusing on preserving your neuromuscular health and incorporating progressive resistance training into your routine, you can enjoy the later years of life with vitality, strength, and confidence. Age is just a number, and with the right habits, you can continue to thrive for decades to come. These 7 evidence-based habits are the foundation for the remarkable strength seen in super-agers. The best part? It's never too late to start. By gradually incorporating these habits into your daily routine, you can dramatically change the trajectory of your aging process and maintain strength, independence, and vitality for years to come. Which of these habits are you already practicing, and which one surprised you the most? Have you seen someone in their 70s or 80s with exceptional strength? Share your experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.